I am so late. I am 2.5 hours late. But alright, we need to make a video game. And it's actually been a very long time since I've skipped a stream, so I figured I should probably just not skip a stream. Because it used to be at this time, like, it'd be like, ah, it's 7, I'm just not gonna stream today. But now it's 8, you fools and bastards. That's how I should introduce, like, that's how I should talk to people. Or, like, talk to an audience. Instead of, like, ladies and gentlemen, it's just fools and bastards. The alternative is geese and ganders. But okay, let's see if I get all this crap, like, sorted out. I have, like, things tangled together. It's a mess. But yeah, I think I'm in the mood. It's about high time for some enrichment activity, so that'll be like my next step. But okay, so the actual next step for the video game, though, because that's more of a next step for my life. Next step for the game is, I think, positioning the characters. So I would like characters to turn to the player when you're talking to them. You know, like if we talk to this guy, like he should turn around and look at you. And so I think what I'll do is have a simple turning animation, left and right, for men, women, and little guys, since those are the 3 genders. And then the player should eventually have their own turning animation. Okay, that's the... Alright, I guess that's settled then. That's the task for today. So this will be April 1 through 7, dialogue cutscene system. So NPC should look at the player. So simple rotate to player. So this is, let's say, yep, very late. Let's say left. Actually, I guess it's just men, women, little man. Yeah, and it used to be that if I were this late, I would just not stream at all, but I was mentioning earlier that, it's been so long since I've actually skipped a stream that it feels wrong. Alright, I will also show. I, got the oldest version of Jackie's model up and running in this version of the game, because I'm making a devlog right now where I needed it, so that was fun. So now she's just here. She's afraid. In fact, I have been thinking about that with, kind of a weird tangent. Well, actually, do I even have... Hang on. I don't think I even have the reference photos easily... Or, like, reference sketches in a position where I can get them. But basically, long ago, I was brainstorming expressions for Jackie. And one of them was just, like, when she smiles, she just looks kind of scared. Where is that? Because she has a sort of strange personality. Ah, here it is. In fact, we can just plop that in here. My computer died. Interesting. Oh, wait, I see. Okay, there we go. Sort of like, what this reminds me of is Marina from Splatoon 2, but basically just, like, anytime she smiles, she just does, like, a, like, worried face for some reason. Because that just feels like Jackie to me. But okay, that's not what we need to do. In fact, we do need Blender, though. So I think what I should do is I should start having animations that are not in this base set. So let's do that as actually general. Then we link. to characters should be in here, female. I think, but just base femme. And I think just this whole collection. Can I rename this? This will be base femme rep. Oh, we also need, like, a head here. So NPC base femme, maybe just head, generic heads, object, browse one, head one. Probably will be good enough. Yeah, that seems fine. And then what we do for these, library override, selected. Whom is... Which one of these is... Okay. These go here. These go here. There we go. Took it a bit. Can I, like... Hang on, this will take us a bit of effort. Because basically what I want is for these to have, this. There we are. Okay. And that didn't work. But at least the animation... There's only one animation in here. In fact, hang on. So female, anim... This is going to be, like, dialogue core. Because I'm thinking just have all of the dialogue animations as one thing here. Okay, I'm also going to go back to here, and I'm going to switch this to reset, so that way it does not export. Yeah, I'm a bit, I guess, energized. Well, I'm not even sure. I don't know how I feel. I'm fluttering in the breeze. Okay, interesting theory, Blender, but if I do this now, not quite. So what is the malfunction with this? Because we have armature here. Oh, because it just selected the wrong thing for no reason. Interesting. Thank you, Blender. Is it selecting the wrong thing still? I don't understand what my life is becoming. And anyway, now that I've realized this, I actually need this thing here anyway to be in here. So, like, does any of this stuff work? Like, the arm works. What's the arm doing different? It just has armature modifier armature. And we don't have this anymore. So, like... So it should be this one. So let's duplicate this, make this turn left. 90? I guess let's just say that. So I think I'll just have like I'll have to think about how this animation is going to work. Basically, she'll plant her foot 90 degrees to the left. In fact, why am I even focusing so much on the things here? I can probably just figure out where the head's going to be from context. So, like, let's go to settings. I think I'm going to make this 30 FPS. So it's not going to be as fast as are like action animations. And then I'd say 50 frames seems about right. So basically... Oh, wait, I just realized. How do I actually want to sync this up? Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Basically, we're going to start and end at the same place. So this should copy this. We just start and end at the same place. And then, like, for example, we quickly turn to the right. Maybe like this. Hang on. We want to record that. Man, you know it'd be really useful? Having this work. I have a good idea. I can just, Why does this not work, though? No, that wouldn't work. I was about to say I could just parent this to the head bone, but... So, like, can I delete something here? Like, I'm just trying to figure out. Why does this no work? So, like, if we put it here... Oh, it's the one... I don't know. I don't know why that worked in this... I don't know why it's this one and not the one that I explicitly included. Ah, well. Let's say that by the time we're here... So this is like 1/3 of a second. What do I actually want here? I think maybe her foot moves first, then maybe the rest of her body moves this way, like this. And then I'm thinking, like, I basically need to... I think what I need to do is have root motion. And then ignore the root motion. Do I want... Because I'm thinking... Because do I actually just want to do root motion for animations? I guess not. I'm not going to bother. That'd be too complicated. So, like, she moves her foot. So I'm trying to imagine, like, what exactly is going to be... What is going to be the best way to do this, then? No, I have a good idea. Just have the root motion, but then don't apply it. So let's go back to NPC. Let's do NPC, like, base fem. This base fem. So I think root motion... We just have root. And that'll be true for both of these. And then I think what that means is that I can do, that. And so now the character just rotates. And this should... None of this rotation should actually apply at all. Though that does mean there's the issue of... I don't care that much. Basically, because these are linear, there's a slight thing here, but I'm going to be changing this anyway, so it doesn't matter. So let's say that this changes first, or like, this changes first. How did I accidentally get, like, halfway there? I, like, copied the wrong thing. Okay, let's say that's fine. Okay, and then the main thing will be have her, like, head and, like, her torso go this way. And maybe a little bit of, like, horizontal motion of, like, this. Hang on. Let's do, like, a little bit more like this. And then maybe, like, at this point, her head's mostly turned. And honestly, do we need this here at all? Well, maybe. Or remove this a little sooner. And also, I think the other thing here is her center of mass is no longer, like, in the appropriate place. So like this, and then just get this moved back a little bit. And this will not be a terribly fancy animation. I think I want it to be 40, though. Okay, so now I'm trying to think, how would I want to do the blending here? I'll think about that soon. For now, though, I don't like that very much. I think we remove this one. Maybe the arms are a bit too outward now. Hang on, I gotta stand up. So if I were to go turn around, let's see, heard an electric arc. Oh, wow. Let's see, now I'm thinking, like, how do I turn? So if I wanted to turn to a different person, I would look, and then slightly after that, I would raise my foot and put it down, and then I would move the other foot and shift my center of mass. Okay, that makes sense to me. And also I would pivot on my heel. Yeah, so nothing too much has changed yet. Or nothing too exciting has happened yet. So let's have her head rotated a bit sooner then. And then I don't like the sudden jerking motion of... Well, what is jerking around? I think we need this here. Actually... yeah, whatever, good enough. And now what I want... I'm going to try to figure out if I can do individual origins and this does what I want here. No, not quite. Because what I'd like is ever so slightly momentum. So let's have... trying to figure out what exactly I want now. I think I'll keep this as it is. And also, for these, we need this to stay... These stay where they are. I think these would be better here, where like they don't move yet, and then they do that. Or then they do like this. Okay, that seems fine. So how do I copy all keyframes and then like paste them mirrored? That kind of worked. The only thing that didn't work was the feet here. So why did that not work? We did turn left. I have a good idea. This goes here. This goes here. Oh. Oh wait, this needs to be origin. There we go. And now... doesn't work at all. Well... I feel like the only thing that doesn't work... Okay, I see what it is. Dress and feet are not working here. So let's just delete these ones. And this one's fucked up. Oh wait, I have a good idea. Delete these. And then go back to turn left. Can we copy these? Go to here. Shift Control V at 8. Doesn't seem right. Alright, fine then, whatever. Let's just do... So for left, we just raise up a little bit, and then at frame 15 we do that. Oh, that works. Okay, so Shift Control V apparently does different things depending on which, like, state I'm in. Okay, so is there anything here now that I would not want? Like, is anything here wrong? Then let's do the dress again. Let's start with this. Turn left. Oh, well, that's easy. Turn left. Okay, I mean, otherwise it looked like it worked, so... Okay, so for now, this is the only thing that we need here. Because I guess the other thing that I'm thinking about is the player's positioning. So, like, simple rotate player, and then player moves to... Let's say, like, player gives space. But okay, so that gives us women. Full body, let's do NPC base male. Oh wait, no, now we need actually anim. Right, I forgot how this is gonna work. Oh wait, also. NPC base fem. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Anim dialogue core. We need to export this. And we just do active collection, which should just have the armature. So like these should not be exported. I think what we can do is mesh, include, I think it's just selected objects. So we just do this. Data, so like material, for example, no export. Armature, everything else looks good. Okay, project. GLB, characters, female, anim. Let's call it dialogue core fem. And in fact, I want to rename this here to be dialogue core fem. It does give us women. Okay. And the way this will work is animations 30 FPS because I'm not an animal. Anim. Okay, so what is that? Okay, so we got turn left, turn right. And 0 reset. And do we need any of these? Are these even things that are going to be here? That's not true. Hang on. I explicitly said data should not include materials. Maybe placeholder? So file's not material, hopefully, okay, those are removed. Now they are no longer included. I don't know why it was placeholder, but... And this should just have, okay, it just has, correct. And eventually I'll put these on the correct thing, because basically these animations will now be loaded with the animation player. Okay. So we make the same setup. New collection, like ref. Link collection, male. Full body. No, just base male. Not please base. This one. Okay. Library override selected in contents. This goes here. Then link head, generic heads, object. We need, I'll say, head 1. Where are the brows? I don't think we have the brows here. I don't care that much. They don't add too much. But okay, and here... Wait, hang on. No, okay. Library override. Make selected. Oh wait, okay, that's fine. And now we have this attached to this and that. And armature 01 can just go away. Oh wait, no, this doesn't need to be in the collection, actually. Okay. So now we just do the same thing. Turn left. We need to add the... Hang on, these are laid out differently. But okay, male, anim. This will be core dialogue, or dialogue core male. That what I named it? Good. So what we're gonna need now, file, append, full body, I guess please base male action, idle loop. And then I can do this to just copy this. And we'll do the same thing here where this is 30 FPS. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, whoops. There we are. 30 FPS. So we see our same beautiful thing. And I think I'll do basically just the same movement here. Of just like, copy this to like, here. And we'll have this move out a little bit more like, oh, actually I'm thinking, that. Oh, I see where this is. No, I don't see this. There we are. And then I think here, actually... That's good enough. And then where do I want his torso to be? I think... Wait, why is this... Oh, I see. Have the whole character applied here, so that way we have, like, the correct posing. Even if I do crazy stuff like move the head. And also, move the body a little bit. Actually, I think what I need to do... Nah, that's fine. The real question is, why are there so many things that are, like, here? I don't remember doing that. But okay, where are his hands in, like, the worst place? I think right about here. I think it is just in the center. And so we'll open up like this, and then we'll have, like, this arm trail behind a little bit. And then I think we lean forward a little bit. And I think look down a little bit, so that way, because that's a more natural thing to, like, look down as you're moving. Yeah, good enough. And then I think we just duplicate this. Do I want to... What if I delete these keyframes and then Shift-Control-V? No, okay, so that... So Shift-Control-V does literally nothing, and I don't know how... I didn't notice that. I don't get it. It's basically... Okay. Let's see if everything else works. Not the arms, really. Who are you? Okay, because everything else was looking good. Turn left. So, yeah. Whom? Who invited you to this animation? Okay, now let's just do the same thing that I did for the other side. Just copy this, paste it mirrored. Oh. Okay. Is there something different with, like, the center of balance here? Is it just... that seems fine. It's not a very complicated movement. And I think what I can do as well is make it so that I blend it with the idle pose to get a less prominent animation when, like, they only need to move a little bit. How would I want to do that? Because I'm thinking we may want to have... So we have a generic animation here. It's like, let's have this be like idle. Close all tabs. Base male. Actually, okay. I think I know what I want. This needs to do an auto load. So let's export this to anim. So dialogue core male. Oh, and it should do the same thing that we have here. So male, anim. Remember export settings, because we're only going to do the selected object. Materials will be placeholders. And that seems good. And then if we go back up to here, male, anim, dialogue core male should do the same thing that we have here, where it's 30 frames, anim, re-import. And eventually I can even figure out which one of these bad boys has the, like, reset 02 and, like, delete this one. What? Okay, action will not be saved. Good. So hopefully that means that it's not exported either. Because I don't want to waste my time with these. What the fuck? I'm pressing it made another one. There's more of these than there ever were. So, can I remove this one? And then we just do this one instead? Yeah, I've somehow made more animation tracks than there were before. Ah, well. It's incomprehensible, unknown and unknowable. Actually, I have a good idea. Go back to all of the places we've been. So, for example, the base male. It should have no animations except for, so like this one, who uses this one? Click to make a single user copy. We don't need that. So like this is, who is using this? Is it Bone Shapes? Somebody in the Bone Shapes is using this, maybe? Because the problem is, a lot of these, like, I can accidentally select animations here. Okay, I don't think those are them. Actually, let's just close both of those. See, I don't see how anything is using this, and I don't see how to check. Because I've searched in Blender before. What is using this animation? Blender, delete, and action. Okay. So you can just go to the file view. Go to actions. Just delete this damn thing. Boom, perfect. We don't even have... Why do we have base fem here at all? Like, is it for the eyebrows? Did I reference those at some point? Let's just remove this. NPC base fem, delete. And then all of these actions. Okay. Like, do we need this? Nah, that's okay. I'll leave this as it is then. It does confuse me as to why that is linked indirectly, though. Okay, now we can go to, like, head, generic heads. So this is like a superpower that I have now. So, like here as well. Hang on. Like, why do we have an action? We don't need that. Wow, this makes my life so much easier. I did not realize that I could just delete things. I thought it was like... Then why did it tell me? Why was it the last time I looked this up, it was like, no, you can't delete actions. Like, the only way to do it was to, just pray to the Blender gods, basically. But okay, so we got these two. And so if we go back to here, we should no longer have these two here at all. Beautiful. Because now if we go back to base male as well, this animation player does not have those. Good. And now I'm thinking animation, auto load. So auto load animations. Characters, male, anim. Base fame. This should also have auto load. And this will do characters female anim. Okay. So I think now if we go to base male, base female. Wait, what did I just... Oh, wait. Wait, what am I... Oh, I see. It's base fem, not base female. Node not found, blah. Hang on. Okay, so these guys still work. That's good. And if we go to here, this animation player should have turn left and turn right now. Great. And so now I want to show the magic trick, which is we have another animation. We call this turn. Then we have a blend. Or can we have a one-shot here, actually? Can we have an amount of one-shotness? No, we can't. So how do we make an animation replay? So if we did one here, and then we did, like, turn left. Okay, so that kind of worked. The problem is... Oh, well, first off, they're subtly different, which I don't like. And also, yeah, this does not work. Let's do a one-shot. What if we have this be our animation? This is so fucked. But basically, we have turn here. As our one shot, so that way we can just do this. Oh wait, no. Turn left, and then we do that. Does this? I guess this will be kind of correct. But okay. And then what we can do is if we want less turning, so like if we're turning a little bit to the right. Okay, I think this will work. It's just going to be kind of, it's just janky as fuck how this is set up. Because basically, action, and then like action amount, like do action. Action blend. And then this is like the action anim. Should I just do this in code as well? I'm trying to figure out if there's like a better way to do this. Alright, we also need this for the little guys, so let's do that while we're here. Open. So we have characters. Little man. So now little man needs to be in a new place. Actually, let's put you. Where's your, like... You don't even have this. Alright, it's been so long. This guy doesn't even have the same, like, policies. But okay. Okay, there we go. Took a little while. Right, because this guy has a lot more stuff. So we can eventually put these on, like, unique characters, or, like, in the dialogue animation. But okay. General. File. New. No, I know. New collection ref. Link. Characters, little man, collection, just the whole shebang. Because we just need the armature. And then this should actually, this guy should just work. He just does, like, he just does the correct things here. Oh right, but his whole thing is fucked up. Like, oh, I don't think he even has a root bone that's gonna properly, like, do what I want it to do. Actually, what if I just have the root bone... Do I use the root bone for anything? I don't think I do, so I think I can just do, like take all of these signal things and just put them as children of the root bone. Well, we need to go back to Little Man. We need to save this, though, as characters. Little Man. Anim. Base. No. Core dialogue. Is that what I called it? No, it was dialogue core. Little. So yeah, we're gonna need to go to you. We're gonna need to properly set up our stuff here. Because yeah, this guy, he's fucked. So I just think all of these become children of this. Wait, how does it work for... I'm confused now. If we go to the male... No, okay, so hands do not seem to be children of the root node. So if we go to this mode... Okay, never mind. I was just an idiot. Dialog core little, we do not need to save, because we are going to do... Let's go to idle, and then let's duplicate this, and we're going to call it turn left and turn right. And like our other ones, 30 FPS. 3D cursor. Oh, I see. That was probably the issue. Maybe. But okay. And we'll just do the same little thing here. So, like, this foot comes first. Maybe have this come up like this. And maybe, like... Oh, I see. Now we go back to median point. Why are his feet so fucked up? I probably did something wrong. Oh, okay, that's why. Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay. And here, we'll do the same little thing. And I want these guys to move a little bit more fun-like, I guess. Alright, and we need... His head should be pretty close, so like right here maybe. Then we'd have this right here. Hopefully not clipping too noticeably. I never actually got this to like look good. Oh wait, the way I did that was by just fucking with this until it looks fine. This rig is so old. And so, like, poorly done. Oh, and then this needs to be... Hang on, why is this not... There we go. Anything more with this other one? I think I want the head to swoop down a little bit. So maybe like, oh wait, no, I forgot. I did this in a horrible way. Where his entire thing, like, rotates like this. His entire body is on one IK frame. For some godforsaken reason, I thought that that'd be a good idea. Okay. And little men will also have the same root motion, so we got a little man. Actually, do little men have the... No, we need to go to npc.tscn. Did I rename it to, like, little? Oh, I did. Okay, and this has the same thing, but we do root motion C root. And so we can do... this. Export this. Wait, hang on. Okay, NPC characters. Oh wait, we already have a little guy here. Anim. Data, placeholder materials, include selected objects. I think that's all. Oh wait, I didn't do the turn right. And as usual, for some inexplicable reason, I think what I'll need to do, duplicate, turn right, do this, and everything will work except for the feet. Though they did work, they almost worked here. But what I'll do, just delete this. Oh wait. Let's do 1 foot at a time. There we are. Okay, and then 16. No, 16. So does this feel right? That feels about right. Yeah, I'll say that's good enough. And so the time that this takes is approximately 1.3 seconds. So what I can do is I can have... Okay, because I think we got the animations that we need. So let's just say that's done. So logic to turn. Get angle to player. Hang on. So who is this? This is the old... Okay, so the little men have their own special thing right now. I think what I want is a class that both the dynamic character and little man extend But okay, let's at least put this on this thing. So like animation, auto load, or little. So what does this look like? Re-import this? Why is it not importing? Oh, because we don't have anything selected. Hopefully this feels like it's doing a lot more work than I'm intending for it to do. Let's go to the Blender file. Actions. No, we only have 2 actions, actually. Don't have all of these then. Ah, whatever. So now we're gonna do this. We're gonna do characters, little guy, anim. Close all tabs. Little man. So now this animation tree should have all this stuff, so we can do this. Didn't work. Turn right. Oh, right, because there's no blending. So we do this. And that'll be fine. I think my main objection is I don't like having an idle animation here, because I just want a one-shot that blends. Because yeah, now the way to make this turn is a quite complicated tween, I think. Let's do that, actually. So, NPC outfits... No, what do I want? Entities NPC AI. Wait, this guy doesn't have... Hang on, let's go to NPC base fem. Don't these guys have a... No, not there. So they have a dialogue checker and an NPC nav. These guys don't have NPC nav, I don't think. Crazy. Oh, and you can see his animations are now all wrong because of this blending. Can I have this go to 2 places? No. Where is main anim done, actually? So, who animates these? I guess it must be... Who is this? Oh, it's this. Right, okay. And actually, this makes complete sense as the place for this to be. So we can, like, have a, like, function turn 2. Standing turn 2 vector 3 equals, so this will be our mesh node, global transform Z. Or I guess it'll be, yeah, I guess it'll just be our global transform.z for the body. So that does mean that we need... Let's just have like var body equals get parent. Oh wait, no. We can't do that. Because we need... Oh no, we can do that. Okay, never mind. For now, I'll just do that. Basically, this animation tree gets its parent, which is a body. So that should be a kinematic body. Kinematic body equals get parent, if not body, print debug, bad, npc config, get path, return, else, forward equals body dot global transform dot forward or dot basis dot z. Var direction equals global transform dot origin. So this will be 2 minus this dot normalized. If direction return here if it's not normalized. So var forward, or I know, hang on. Direction.y equals 0. Direction equals direction.normalized. Okay. Var angle equals forward angle to direction. If angle greater than 0.01, axis equals forward dot cross direction. Oh wait, we don't need the axis actually. I don't think. Print debug angle. Wait, we actually do need this. Because we need to apply a rotation to the NPC. How would I do this? Or axis. Yeah, let's just go if angle greater than 0.01. Or the absolute sign of the angle. Okay, because what I think I need is tell the body to start rotating. Give it the target rotation. And then, like, play the animations. And we can do this, and we can also do action blend. So like, how do I do this? Oh, I know how to do this. So we're gonna have an onReady var action anim. This will be in here, it'll be action anim. No, this will be... So this is where we set the action animation. So I'm basically going to try to figure out, first of all, what angle is it relative to us? And now that I think about it, What I'd really want is a dot product with the x-axis. Because that makes this... Because we don't need the actual angle. No, we do, actually. Yeah, we need it for this to do the rotation here. Okay, so this is the unsigned minimum angle. So that actually means that we don't need this ever. Because we need the axis. So if axis dot y less than 0, that means that we are going... So if this is positive y, that means positive y is left. Rotating left. Rotate right. And we'll normalize these. Actually, doesn't the cross product get us the angle, or does it get us some product of the angle, like the sine or something? Okay, so I think these are correct. So let's do like a print debug. Turn right. Turn left. And the way we'll do this is starting, so like start dialogue. So we eye track, and then we're going to do, let's just have this here. It's like for p equals this. We get the player's eyes, and then we're going to do anim dot standing turn. P dot global transform origin. And right now, all this should do is it should tell us the rotation. And so my first bit of logic, my first challenge to myself will be just get the character to rotate toward us, so they're facing us. Assigned value doesn't have a set type. Oh. Main anim. So if not main anim... Oh, okay, I see. I changed the animation player. This needs to be named just anim. Well, actually, I prefer main anim. I'm the one who's wrong. Past me was wrong. Because now I have so many different animations. No, now it should exist. So the tree root, that's not going to do anything, hang on. So like this tree here. So we have main anim. So like F6. Oh, maybe it's Mum. Maybe she's the one who's wrong. So who are we? We're Orstad. He should just be called NPC Orstad. He's no longer a separate node. NPC nav. Oh, we don't need this here anymore in like NPC shop. Hang on, then whom is this? We don't need the follower brain. And we don't need... Okay, I see. There's 2 navigation nodes because it doesn't support that. So let's do... Go back to here. Let's just call this NPC nav 2 for now. So that way I can close this, and then we can go back to Orstad, and we can, like, politely tell it to, like, not have that. Okay, I guess I'll go fuck myself then. So close all tabs, go back to here. There we go. Okay, now there's no duplicates. Basically, all NPCs should have an NPC nav, is the long and short of it. Wait, then how are they doing anything? Crab Hill Farms. How were NPCs going from place to place if they didn't have an NPC nav? Crab Hill entry? Also, did I burn my thumb? Why does it hurt? Maybe it's a repeated stress injury from pressing buttons too much. Oh, I see. None of these guys need an NPC nav because all of them have an NPC nav in their heart. And they have a schedule, so that's what is actually like controlling them. I've done like way too many refactors. And I didn't even figure out. Hang on, rename this as well. Like, we no longer need follower to be a thing. Do we even need this? I don't think we need this. Captain Redford uses it. Well, he's wrong. Yeah, he just needs this and a dialogue checker. He doesn't even need this. This is an empty node. There we are. So this is who he is. He's a perfect little man. I mean, he needs to be completely reworked anyway, but now we can get rid of this. And then we can go back to Roof of... We can go back to Orstad, first of all. So he should be fine. Close everybody. Check your door. Oh, I see. I was scared for a second. I was like, what do you mean? Okay, is this no? Nope, okay. So some of them work. Razia is the one broken now. Why are some of them broken, but some of them not? Oh, I see. Because they do not participate. Yeah, admittedly, I barely check chat. And then I get completely lost when I see messages that are like responding to a thing that I've said that I've already completely forgotten about. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was just going to talk to somebody. So we need to see, like, what's the angle here? Angle is 1.6, turn left. Okay, that's not right. Well, no, that's not correct. Turn right. Turn left. Turn right. Okay, so it's at least consistently wrong. I'm not sure why it's designed the way it is, but that's okay. So we now know NPC animator. Yeah. Okay, turn left. So axis.y less than 0. Let's clamp it to 0 to pi, or like min of forward angle to this and pi. So that way we have just our like, oh wait, no, we shouldn't do that there. Our visual difference will be somewhere else. But let's ignore that for now. Let's just do body dot like rotate. Smooth rotate axis angle. Let's call it that. Oh, let's put it here. So tell the body to start rotating. Play the animations. Oh, and this should be here. This will be like action anim equals left. Oh, I just print the wrong thing. Oh, okay, hang on. It's not that I'm doing this, it's that I... Okay, I did know the right thing. I just didn't do the... I just did the wrong thing here. Action anim dot anim equals turn left. Turn right. I also keep forgetting. I want this to be single quotes. Okay. And then we're gonna do sitting, standing, run loop, walk loop. When we play something here, what it should do is player. Now, what am I looking for? Self params. Do action active. Equals true. Self parameters slash action blend amount. Oh no, this. Oh wait, no. Hang on. I'm putting these in the wrong place. This should be false. So when we play an animation, it should completely override our like turning there. And instead, we do it here. And in fact, we could do a sort of like do action here. There we go. So now if I do this, it should... Oh. Do action active equals false. In base animation tree. Who are we? We're still Orstad. So is this animation tree? We have main anim, idle anim, action anim, do action, action blend. So what am I doing wrong? Oh, it's a lowercase a. And here, there. Okay, so now, go back to here. We play the animation now. But okay, that is not correct. Active, blend, amount. And then we need a blend amount in there for like the actual amount of angle. So it looks like it's... Why is this? So we do this, and then we do active equals true. And that should be action anim, do action, on. And when we set this to 1, Also, do these NPCs have a scale change animation? They should, but oh well. Why would this not work? So like maybe it's, I guess I can just check with different NPCs. So like, yeah, you don't do it. You don't do it. Oh, Lana's eyes are also... Oh wait, no, not Lana, Lila. This is the wrong Lila? TS... Oh, because she's named TS Wife here. Okay, so what's up with your eyes? Is this correct? Wait, hang on. Let's go to Razia. So, like, what do your eyes have to say about this? Negative 144. Positive 144. That's the wrong one still. Okay, I see. That's why. She had them big old eyes. And then she goes back to her normal ways. But she also does not play the animation, so it's definitely something wrong with that thing. What does it mean? So yeah, because this is all true. Do active, add amount, blend amount. So like if we did this, this being set wrong? Wait, why is this being set somewhere else? Who's setting this? What's setting this? Is it a part of the parameter? So like if I just did this here, so that, so you can see that works there. Thank you, Godot, or YouTube. I mean, at least it waited an hour. So I can do it in here. Why is this not true? I think I know what it is. Okay, I understand now. It's because when we play something, so I think we're doing stand every frame. So update walk, match, main anim.animation. Is this correct? I don't think, no, that's not correct. Wait, okay, I see. We need to do if the one-shot action is active. If busy, return. And busy is just going to do return self parameters do action active. So it should not do that. Okay. So now that actually does a thing, and then the next step will be to make it smooth rotate. Smooth rotate. So let's just do like, I guess let's just have if body.can rotate. In fact, that should probably be like up at the top, like if, in fact, NPC as NPC return, or if not body can rotate. So then we'll just have like our animation things here, so rotate towards. So we can have like a function can rotate, turn true, function smooth rotate, axis vector 3, angle vector 3, now float. And we'll just do rotate toward. This will be troublesome. I think it should be if we're paused for dialogue. So physics process if paused for dialogue nav.pausedUpdate. nav.update. And then maybe we do the animation stuff. So if not anim paused. Let's do like rotate toward. Pass. So this will be like pi divided by 1.33 times delta or something. I see how to do this. So we don't do we do smooth rotate to the direction. And that means we don't even need this because we can just do, yeah, we don't need the, oh wait, we do need the angle. I guess I'll keep that as it is then, because we don't need the axis, but we do need the angle. Oh wait, no, we do need the axis too. Or no, we need var right equals like var left. Direction dot body dot global transform dot basis dot x. So if we're turning left, it'll be greater than 0. So let's have a like var target rotation 0 and like exits free. No. Dialogue. When we exit dialogue, how do we do that? Start dialogue, end dialogue. Okay. What the hell is this? Target rotation. We just have vector 3, target rotation equals direction, and smooth or rotates, so target direction, so like if target direction, we do that. Oh, target rotation. Well, it should be target direction. And then last but not least, what we need here, so start dialogue. We need to set target direction to 0 when we do end dialogue. So like to do, when do we do this? But okay, now basically we turn toward a thing, turn away from a thing. So will this work? Look at that, it kind of worked. So now what we need is to interpolate the animation a little bit more reasonably. Because she hilariously overshoots. And that will be by having the action play. So play once equals 1.0. And this will be angle divided by pi. And also that means that it should always be... Ooh, smooth rotate now needs a time. Or like a speed. Have I optimized my game? A little bit, but I need to do some more things. Because the main hitches right now are when I load things in, and some of the dialogue stuff can be pretty complicated, because there's basically like a journal system that I currently have no notes in, but it can stutter when I load things in. So I think I'm just going to have to... I think it's multi-line buttons that do it. Let's see, does this work? Kind of. No, the issue is... Okay. The issue is it needs to take a fixed amount of time to rotate, but right now I have a fixed speed. So we need to do, like, we need to go back up to here, target direction, var rotation speed. Or, like, standing turn speed equals 1.0, or like pi by default or something. So this now needs to be standing turn speed times delta. Yeah, I am curious what you wanted to lead on with. If you were asking that just idly, or just wanted to know, like, optimization things. Speed equals pi. Turn speed equals speed. No, this is standing turn speed equals speed. But okay, that should be good. So now I just need to calculate probably the angle divided by 1.33. And this will get us something that takes 1 1/3 seconds, or 40 frames at 30 FPS, as the animation was. You can tell Jackie's getting tired. It doesn't quite look right. Oh, because it's pi over 2. So yeah, need a little bit more there. What we're listening to right now is the Minecraft Tricky Trials soundtrack. So this is Creator by Lena Rain. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, this whole soundtrack is very good. Like, I like basically all of the songs on it, and they're very diverse. Well, we're not lighting the whole world on fire with this thing, but... Let's actually do... Wait, actually, does it interpolate more? Oh, we should not have that then. Hang on. So, clamp, strength, 0, 1. You know, because if we do a 90-degree turn, or like 180 degrees. Interesting that it chose to do that. Okay, let's see the other guys in action. Okay. Admittedly, there's a bit of crust when they, like, go back to their normal thing, so I can smooth that out by doing a, like, was busy, is busy, like, interpolation thing. I'll just put that as, like, a future thing, though. Of, like, bug, smooth out turning animation when it ends. So that'll be visual. Because, yeah, we at least have logic to turn back. My thoughts exactly. But okay, we can also coax NPCs to, like, turn the wrong way. Or, like, yeah, eventually they need, like, a target direction. Okay, this adds a bit more life to them. Except for when they do that. So why do they sometimes, like, do the, like, Gary's mod slowly rotate in while completely stationary? Maybe it's something to do with the animation itself, like, being, like, done already? Okay, I think it's when the... Oh. Yeah, okay, so I think it's when the animation has not had time to, like, stop. So we should do something like this to force it to stop. And then we go back in. Admittedly, it's a very specific bug. But okay, and now you can see their eyes follow you, and then the rest of their body. Okay. Let's see if the actual game works still. And actually, I just realized some NPCs should not turn immediately. So I think I might want to do that as a Yeah, right now there's default things where it will not like if an NPC is sitting, they'll still do the full playing of the animation. So yeah, it'd be crusty and incorrect. And also, hang on. Trying to make the frame rate a little better by, like, minimizing tabs. Okay, that's better. Basically, having Twitch open crusts the frame rate. Why are you so short now? Hang on, what happened to you? Karamov, you're like 4 feet tall now. Why is this the case? Like, he should be, like... What the fuck? Oh. It no longer... Oh, because it's the root motion. Oh, fuck me. Okay, so that means that if we did this, for example, it'll rotate him, where we want root motion for this specific animation, but not this one. I think what I can do is I can just add an intermediate child bone, so we can have this back as it was. And what we need then is to have an extra bone here. So let's do that. Basically, we need just something... Scene, tab... Okay, so this will be our, like, C size. Oh, wait, no. Actually, what I'm going to do is we're going to change this to C root. And then we're going to change... What am I going to change this to? Actually... Why is it... Can I, like, select the other one, please, Godot? Blender? Hide this one. Get this one. I've completely, like... I've completely, totally, 100% lost track of everything that I was doing. Basically, just rename this to size. Duplicate another bone. Rename this one to root. And then have this and this. This and this. Keep offset. And now what I can do is, hopefully scale change still works. Okay. Oh, and I see. Now we need this. Man, what do I... I'm trying to... Okay, there we go. Blender's smart enough to remember that actually I resized the size node. Okay, so this one... Now we do that, and instead we do this. Oh wait, before I... whatever. It's too late now. I've already started it. Let's just go to the base fem. So we're going to rename this one to size as well. There we go. Keep offset. Wait. Who is who? This is root. Okay, there we go. Why does this not work? Is this already a child of this? Huh? Interesting. I guess that's fine. Okay, back to normal with this. Scale change. So this now is the one that changes. So this, Alt S. This, S 1.3. Okay. And now what we need to do is we need to go through all of our things. Hopefully these are not broken too badly. I think all of the filters will be broken though. I see. It's not quite what I wanted it to be. But I knew that that happened. Basically, no, that's not what we need. This one is what we need. We do size and wow, the entire thing froze. I could hear my hard drive spinning up. Even though, as I love to say, it's the C drive here. But okay, so something has gone rather awry. Let's go to Razia as well. Let's see how she's doing. Oh, she's just fine. She's chilling. So, Does this one still work? Not really. Probably because... Oh. Because I set it up wrong. Okay. Thank you, Godot, or Blender tool that I'm using to do the thing. I knew that this, for example... Clear parent. Why is this not working? Blender. I'm editing the bones for the purpose of editing the bones, Blender. Why is this... What? Now it works? Well, whatever. Now it'll break. And that'll be good. And it's broken in exactly the same way, which is interesting. What if we re-import the... like Razia... like do this re-import here. No, that's not gonna... Will it work? Oh, I know what it is, probably. We need to go now through all of the characters because they don't know what they're supposed to be doing. So we need to just save each one of them. Because their bones are just in the wrong places now. There we are. The heads are in the wrong place because they're a separate file, but otherwise it's good. Head, generic heads. Open headwear. Good job, no wrap. That's all of them for now. Then we need to go to mail. Oh, we need to also do all the animations, probably. Well, thankfully it's just one file. Please space. Sadak. Him. Go here. Full body. Suit. Then the heads. And then we go back to female characters. We go to animation. Oh wait. This one, we don't even need this one. Let's go to NPC base fem, put it back to reset. And then we'll live on with our lives. But okay, so that should mean everything here should be as it was, as it should be, as it will be. Perfect. And then I think if we go to the filters, okay, so it does all this, but not the root. So it should... Why do I bother? Okay, so what does scale change do that I don't want it to do? I think it's basically... Okay, so root is size 1. This is that. So this all seems like it's done correctly. Let's go back to reset, though. Put that as it should be. No, let's go to open recent base mail. Also, why did all of my nice little filters, like, get deleted? So let's see. So in scale change, this one changes scale. This one goes to 1, so that's fine. Oh, wait. This doesn't seem right. It seems like he's still tall. Like, scale change... no, he's quite a bit bigger. Okay. So I think what might be happening is the animation player is now playing the wrong things. So if we go to, like, this... And we did, for example, size. So 1.3, 1. So what if we go back to Razia then? I think I might just need to, like, reload the area. Okay, no. Okay, so that works now. Great. We still have root motion. And so we go back to here, we go back to the world, we do all of our beautiful things. Also, I think this... If we go here, it should refresh. Yeah, outfit is properly refreshed. There we go. Now he's a tall gentleman. He still, like, very slowly, like, rotates toward us, though. Does he have, like, a... Okay, his chest is moving. Like a little hummingbird way too quickly, but... So why is his animations not working? Character... Maybe I did too much stuff here? I don't think so, though. I think it might be if busy. Or, like, let's do, like, if busy... return. Okay. So now... Good, so this seems to be good. Let's see if... Does everybody do that? No, okay, so just him. Is it other male people? Who is this? NPC Villager Femme. Why does she not have a main animation? Actually, I know why. I don't even need to bother with answering that question. These animation trees are almost certainly... Okay, that's the answer. As usual, it decides to just change the thing. But oh well. I'm only a little mad. And also, let's go stand mode. Okay, so let's scoot by real fast. Let's talk to a guy. So the men do that. Do women do other things? Because yeah, this now seems to be a flaw specifically with the men. But let's check with Riley. See how she feels about this whole situation. So Razia works. It's just the men. Oh, I think I know why. If we go back to Dialogue Core Male. No, this is right. So like NPC base male. So animation tree. If we just did a one-shot there. Okay, so that does that. I don't know why it changes this, because this should be, hang on. So this should not be affected by that. Why would it be? I don't have the faintest idea why this would be happening. Oh, because, hang on. File, open recent mail. So I think it's still registering this scale change as affecting the root bone, not the size bone. Unless, actually... Okay, no, good. The root and the size are like correctly parented as they should be. So I think what I'll do, put this back to reset. I don't know if maybe there's something weird going on with that. Is it like exporting to the correct place? Re-import this, then go here. Then we do like a play. I don't understand how this would work. So if we go to the female base, and if we make her tall, and then we do this. Oh, and then we do this. She just works. Also, why is this guy... Why is this tree a different tree? Like, there's only one of these. And it's here. So, like... Hang on. I'm gonna close Godot. And then I'm gonna fix this. Oh, what if it's the scale change animation is wrong in this thing? Like, if we go to this scale change... No, this is the wrong ones. Oh, wait. If we go to Dialogue Core Mail, don't save this. Go to here. Go to these bones. No, these are correct. And this still does its thing. Okay, let's just go to mail. So yeah, make this guy real tall. This still doesn't work correctly, actually. Okay, so yeah, I think it is... Let's go to here. Go to the animation player. Go to, scale change. Remove this. Close all tabs. Go back to here. So how does this one work? Actually, so let's go to scale change. I don't think Should any of these have this? I don't think they should. Like... No, okay, so Mum should have it. Dialogue core, so let's do like a re-import here. Re-import here. Let's see what these look like. So they look like that. Great, okay. So it was because something funky was going on with the animations. And here, I don't know why these are still being exported. They're simply not correct. So if we go to Dialogue Core Fem, I think the big thing... No, these are all in... Yeah, these aren't there. Okay, I think that's probably what's messing it up, that I selected the wrong thing, maybe. Did I? No, I didn't delete the wrong thing. These are still re-importing these, though, which is driving me fucking crazy. Just build them in. We don't even do... Like, we're not even going to include this file. We just need the animations. But okay. I think also then, let's go to NPC base, like, male. Like here, who is NPC base male? Okay. If we go to here now, well, that's not here nor there. Because yeah, this animation player doesn't even have this anymore. Because it has this scale change, has this idle loop, has this reset. All perfect. Okay, so now we go to here. We can make him big and small. And then we can play this, and we do that. And now it all works hunky-dory. All I had to do is, like, refactor some stuff. And then eventually the little guys, they'll need a full, like, rig rework at some point, because their rigs are so bad. But okay, now she turns. And then little guy's turn. And then this guy turns. Okay. They're a little slow with their animations, but that's fine. And it's good enough even for like these long things, so it's like, yeah, that's fine. What do I want to do now? I guess I'll save this before I, like, accidentally break it by, like, looking at it wrong. Golly. So animations for turning to look at the player. A rig change. Why did the materials change too? Hmm. Yeah, the language they speak, so they say salam, and I think it's probably pronounced like shalom. So it's very similar to shalom because it's based on Persian and Pashto, where salam is basically just the like casual greeting or like the typical greeting. It does read a little strangely. Salam, okay. Or Salem. Okay. So I should probably change that, but what I'll do first is do that. Yeah, because admittedly, they're not, it's not quite... Yeah, because admittedly, it's not quite Persian or Pashto since it is a fictional language, but I might as well switch it, because it'd be strange if they... Oh, wait, hang on. Where am I? Oh, I'm in my website. I don't even have my fucking, like, site, or I don't even have, like, the game open. Yeah, let's switch that. Replace. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because admittedly, a big reason that I'm using a fictional language, or like a fictional, like Iranian language, is because I don't actually have much knowledge of Iranian languages. So let's say change salam to salam. Less weird sounding dialogue. And I guess my next step would be head tracking to look up and down. Yeah, admittedly, it's kind of just the push I need to, I was already ambivalent about the phrasing salam, because it does just sound like salami to me as well, but I was like, well, that's probably what it is, but if someone, like, with actual knowledge also feels like it sounds wrong, I might as well change it to something that seems like it sounds right, even if the other sources will disagree. And especially since it's a fictional language, it's mostly just about making it sound right. Or some combination of right and interesting. Yeah, next thing, vertical head motion. I guess we can just do that. So I think characters will only move their heads up and down a little bit, but I'll give them the ability. So let's go to... Well, I guess we're here. So let's say, like, look up. Or, no, we don't need that. We'll do reset. Median point? Let's do... I guess 45 degrees is about right. Actually, no, I have a better idea. Let's do like 20 degrees and then 20 more degrees from the neck. So that way we have just a bit of that. Well, okay, so yeah, this is if the characters are looking like straight up vertically. Look down. What should this be? 20? No, this should be 10. And then like 20. 30? No, I think we're limited to 20. And this will just be the head without the body. Down, and then like left and right when constrained. So like let's do like 45. 45? No, we can't do quite that far. I think move the head in. Okay, so this will give me some ability to move the head when the characters are like constrained to a particular place. Do I want a better like rotation here? Because I'm thinking like, what if I move more like this? That seems a bit better. I guess let's just do whatever feels right. Yeah, I think more forward tilted. And that seems about good. Okay, and then let's go to reset, save that. And I've forgotten what the angles were, but I guess I don't need to think about that too much, because I'm just going to do, like, look up. Basically, look up as much as I can to make it feel natural. Is he asymmetrical? I guess he is. Okay. He just looked strange. Yeah, let's say that's fine. Look down. Did I name look left and look right correctly for the other one? Hang on. If we look right, okay, it is her right. Don't save this. So then reset will be look right. Let's do similar look where it's like, so that way they can also look as far behind them as they could reasonably. Okay. Look left. Oh, we should just put that back to reset so that way it like saves here. I don't know if there's any rules for how that works. But okay. So now we need, I'd say, another additive where it adds the neck and head rotation. And so that'd just be a blend space 2D. So let's close all these. Go back to here. Hopefully the sky works still. A blend space 2D for head rotation. So in the center, there was 0, 0 reset. Up is look up, as you might imagine. It's crazy to me how, hang on, like janky this is. But okay, so I want left. Okay, left is positive X. Or, actually, do I want to do it visual left here? No, I'll do math. No, I don't want to do math. Or I don't want to do like visual math. Let's just do look left here, and then look right here. So that way, we have head rotation, then we have an add 2. And that's just going to do this as well. So I think this goes... I think our body goes to here. Do this, do that. And then what we have is, oh, we edit filters. This should only add head and neck. Which are somewhere in here, I'm sure. Thigh, lumbar, back, bicep, hand. Oh, okay, we're neck, head, and then I guess these as well. Oh, wait, I see. There we go. Wires were crossed. But now all is right in the world. And now the player needs the ability for their head to rotate. Maybe. So this is action blend. This is head rotate. Which I think will actually be just 1 by default. And then like when a point of interest needs it, we can just like go up. So like this is like... And we could do like -1. And then what if we did 1 here as well? Okay. So those are about right. Okay, I'll say those are about correct. And then for now, we'll only do vertical head tracking. Oh yeah, we also need simple rotate to player, avoiding. So this is not in here, this is in here. So like, do not rotate when constrained / distracted. For example, when we first talk to Riley, she gets surprised by the player when she says something. So I guess I could just have that be an animation that she does. And then we could have like, if the player or if the character's doing an animation, we don't rotate. And we can manually rotate later. That seems fine. Okay. So like eye track. Eye contact. So I think what we want is for the update eyes to have a I think the animator should control the eyes. Where do we do that actually? Oh yeah, we should not do that in here. I don't think. We do need to have the outfit set the eye material. Okay, let's go to the eye track. So when we eye track, if body has method eye track. Oh, I see. I use body in the opposite ways multiple times. This should be anim. In fact, it should just be anim here. Yeah, we're not going to have that here. Just have that in here as like no, I do need it here. So that means that I need some other way to apply the how best to go about this? We could have the position of the eyes. Or like have this have, you know, keep track of the mesh node. The mesh node keeps track of the eyes. Because it needs that material anyway. And so that way we can track the eyes from here and like do our animation magic stuff. No, but I do like having this here. Let's just return the relative position here. So we'll just return position. Or I guess we'll just do the vector 3. Basically, this just returns the position relative to the head, which actually we don't want. So actually, We have an entirely different thing. I just realized the way to do this. Just have two separate things. One for the animator. So we have head, because we need to have head tracking and eye tracking separate anyway. So we'll just do like for track target. Spatial. And we'll have like function update track. And this will be like, basically it should be some sort of node relative to the head, I think. Or, yeah. It needs to be relative to the head's position, though. For now. It's like update head track, target, spatial. I think we might just do it this way. No, I'm gonna do it this way. So like head track, target, spatial. So then head track, no, track target equals target. Then if track target bar offset equals target. Oh no, and we don't need this here. We need delta. Transform.origin.y. I'm going to think on this, but I'm going to use the bathroom first. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back now. Okay, so I was at track target, so we need to get the eyes of whatever we're looking at. Or we need to get, I think it's acceptable to get the position of the eyes. So we'd need to do like parent dot thing. I track null. Body dot I track B. So let's do like a function get eye position. Pass. And we're going to get that for man.tscn as well. Attach head. So this should probably be renamed to attach hat or head. And then we'll have position like ref or like I. This way everybody can get eyes. Get eye position vector 3 return I contact.global transform origin. A rather wasteful thing that I'm going to be doing here, but basically I'm kind of lazy. So like function I get position vector 3 return I dot. Oh, we need little guys as well. I keep forgetting about them. Characters, little man. Oh, this is gonna be fucking miserable actually. Because I'm stupid. Hang on, what if we have the constraints here disabled? So like we do 0 influence of this IK. Oh wait, we'll do 1 influence here. Wait, what is this? Oh, I see. I don't understand actually. So this is driven by something. Open drivers editor? FK IK switch. Okay. Good. At least I have that. So that means this is the FK IK switch. And that means that now this is there. Okay. So let's do new things. In fact, let's do them in the thing that actually I'm going to be using this in. Little man anim dialog core. So we do like reset and then duplicate, like look up. Median point. Look down. And then look left. Good enough. Right. Oh, wait. There we go. So now we have all of those there for this guy. I.global transform.origin. Eyes. And in fact, the little man already var. Oh wait, we literally have eyes here, right? Because we needed to have tracking them. Right, because we can just do iTrackB here. And for little men, it's just going to do function iTrack target spatial return. Okay, and then we also have anim.headTrackB. And we'll do a similar thing. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I guess we'll do that for now. And so for now, it should be pretty subtle because yes, that should be that. And then Wait, we should get eye position as a transform. Okay, and this can be the same for both dynamic characters and little men. And then that means that we don't need to do... That means for the animator, we do var I equals get parent dot get I transform. Yeah, that seems about right. And this should be a transform. So var dist equals let's do like track target dot global transform origin minus I dot origin. Var f equals I dot basis dot z times dot with diff. Var up equals diff dot y. And so var I, so like var level equals f times, or f, I think up divided by f. This is like the distance, so it'll be just like some sort of ratio. And we'll clamp this to like -1, 1. Oh wait, and F also needs to be like absolute value? Yeah. Wait, no, if F is less than 0, we just returned here. Let's do it like that. So if we're super close, we're not gonna we're not gonna move our head at all. In fact, we could do that. Yeah, that's fine. And then I want to basically get something here. So update head track. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the animation tree parameters, head rotation, or head rotate. I think that's as it is. Yeah, head rotation. So if target equals null, or if not track target, head rotation vector 2 0 0. And otherwise we're going to do head rotation vector 2 0 level times like 0.3 or something. Head rotation v vector 2 self ters head rotation slash blend equals v. Actually, let's do like var v1 equals this, and then like speed equals 0.5. Let's do like delta float, and this will be like, I don't know, pi per second. Okay. Basically, we have our original thing. So var v equals v1 dot to v2 lerp delta times speed. No, clamp delta, or like min delta times speed 1. This isn't quite correct. Oh, dot y. Oh wait, no. Vector 2. In fact, then we can just do move v1 dot move toward. So what does move toward do? By the fixed delta amount, will not go past the final value, so we don't need this. We actually don't need the delta. We just need speed. Or I guess we do delta times speed. Okay. Took a bit of work. But now basically we have a head rotation that'll do a smooth linear rotation. And then what we need is in somewhere. So we do update walk here. So if not anim.paused, so like dot update head track. Now let's just do that. If track target. So like if not track target, we just return. Okay, so I think now the heads will rotate a little bit. And then eventually we'll figure out how I want to do this. Update head track. Oh, delta. There we go. Okay, so how does he look? He doesn't quite look. Get eye transform on kinematic body npc.gd. Oh, right, because we need to do, so function get eye transform return body dot get eye transform. Okay, so now he should rotate, look down at us, do all the cool things that cool kids do. And eventually he'll also look us in the face, which I think should be done. That's going to get more complicated because basically we need to also have his torso and the alignment of his torso with his head. So does he... I think he looks... Okay. So what we should actually do is, we're not going to do this, we're going to do head. I know, let's do if track target that for level equals 0.0. Okay. And the real trick will be making sure the scientist looks at us properly. Because he'll look down upon us. Let's zoom over to him. He's the tallest man I know. Yeah, he looks down at us now. Okay, so now the next step is to get Jackie to do the same thing. Oh, there's two of them. Do they look at me? Not quite. Why don't they look at me? Is it because they don't do... Oh, I know why. Because they probably don't do the eye track, so they should actually do that. They should do, like, anim... Well, no. Hang on. If we go to NPC... Little man... Little man armature skeleton attach hat for eye contact thing. Oh, I see. Well, we don't need that anymore. In fact, do we even need a thing here? Hang on. What do we need exactly? I don't think we need editable children anymore. Because, yeah, we have the animation tree, animation player, etc., etc. Let's make the head rotate. So that should always be 1. Why does this not work? Oh, I bet you the little man did not, like, get his animations reloaded. But okay, so, like, if we go here, like, does lookup even work? It does. So why does little man not work here? If we did, like, 1, that should work. Why not work? Something wrong with this? No? Resumed walkthrough after yield. I don't care about that. We're figuring out important business here. Because, like, are these animations wrong? Looking at the greeting to see how they say. Arabic doesn't use salam. Just means peace. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I know this doesn't work with that. Strange thing here. This seems to be working correctly. Or at least it seems to recognize that these animations should exist, but it's not adding them properly. Is it because the filters? Oh, because this guy has a different skeleton, so it doesn't work quite right. So now... Okay, if we did like this and like one... Okay, I see. So that means if we go to NPC base... Actually, what if we didn't have any filtering here? What would happen if we then did like one? Okay, so here that seems to still work. But yeah, I also got to think more on how I'm going to make the language, because I've done very little to actually research it yet. Okay, look at that. Their heads go up. And their heads still do that, so they're not quite broken yet. We should also do track. So we should not do this, I guess. I guess we should do like, let's do if f is greater than 0.1. We do all this stuff. Let's see. So are you going to include more Middle Eastern elements language-wise? Yeah, the main things that I'm looking into right now are Tajik, Persian, and Pashto as like the three primary languages, and they're all in the Indian language, or Iranian language family, excuse me. Yeah, it puts the actual like language in a very specific geographic zone, even though the game here looks nothing like that area. Well, I guess if you looked at the valleys, it could kind of look like Afghanistan a little bit, but it's a very strange hodgepodge of places. Also, where's this guy going again? I guess I'll see where he goes. Oh yeah, he's trying to go up to the Citadel. I hope that works. It'd be a shame if I put all that work into navigation and it still doesn't work. Okay, I think he goes... Oh, he goes up to this weird place and then he teleports. Okay. So that still doesn't work. Well, c'est la vie. Yeah, I think it's, I imagine it's more different than Pashto is to Persian. But it is, I think, in the same family, so it has some similar words. Okay, yeah. Let's see, I guess this is a nice little detail. Do I want to do Jackie today? I guess I'll just put her on the to-do list. So player gives space. So simple rotate to player, head tracking, looking up and down. Player, looking up and down. This is not as important. The little guys. Oh yeah, and then also I want some like player. What am I trying to say? I guess eyes occasionally darting away. Partial body rotation. I think this is also not as important. What if we trade coats with this guy? Can't trade coats at this time. Lame. Game bad. Most important mechanic in the game. And it's not even implemented for half the NPCs. And it would be nice if Jackie could get a lab coat, now that I'm thinking about it. I still have not figured out a name for this guy. How tragic. But okay, I'm gonna say that's good enough for now. It and dot. Commit am tracking looking or tracking heads. Let's just say vertical head tracking. Okay. Okay. Push this stuff. Okay, so I guess that'll be it for today. The stream didn't go as long as it usually did, but it did go much later than I usually go. But I like graphics. I like doing the visual stuff. So I guess I'll be back tomorrow with probably not the tracking stuff anymore, but more, I think the cutscene system. I think that's the important thing to start on next. That'll be exciting. But okay, I guess that's it. See you later.